Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports. This is live audio commentary of the British heavyweight title, Sam Sexton versus Hughie Fury. Good evening, especially to Team Fury fans. They are possibly the best fans in the world. They are very, very supportive of Hughie and Tyson Fury and Peter Fury and everyone that's part of that team. So massive shout out to the Team Fury supporters, particularly those that are over on the Twitter page. You know who you are. Give yourselves a round of applause and a pat on the back. It's a big night for Fury fans. I'm speaking Fury fans because they are very, very, very supportive of their man, Hughie. Lots of talk has been about the fight against Joseph Parker. But now we're about to talk about the big one tonight. Hughie Fury back in title action. This time he's fighting against Sam Sexton. So we're looking forward to seeing him fight against Sam Sexton. Those of you just tuning in, good evening, by the way. Tonight I'm, Sam Sexton's experienced fighter, full credit to him. Recently become British champion, beating Gary Cornish in a 12-rounder. Now he defends his title against a gentleman in Hughie Fury. In a lot of people's eyes, they believe that he beat Joseph Parker to become champion, but the decision didn't go in the Fury way. And in the end, Joseph Parker went on to defend his WBO title and lose against Anthony Joshua in a close fight. We've just watched, for those of you who may have watched earlier over in Spike TV, just watched Peter McDonough box very well indeed and end up getting a draw. Boxing is being ruined by decisions like this. I don't understand what the angle was and why they would decide to do such a thing. I can't get it. I can't get my head around it. The young man boxed well. Well, Peter McDonough's 40, but did they not understand when a gentleman's spent weeks? I was in camp with Team Fury, watching Peter McDonough, watching Hughie Fury, watching them all train. And it is terrible when you see this happening. Absolutely terrible. You see them putting all the work in. You see them doing the running and the training and all these things. And then afterwards, to go put in weeks in training camp, sweat and blood is hard work, getting up and training when they don't want to, being pushed to their limits in training, and then fight night's their party. And then you got one man that decides to make a ludicrous decision like that, which effectively puts their career back. One man decision, it's absolutely appalling. It's not right. It's not fair. You know, maybe the judge didn't like the idea or the ref didn't like the idea of McDonough was showboating, but it's all part of the entertainment, isn't it? It's all part of the entertainment value. It's a very good fight. You know, I'm just gutted for Peter McDonough. I really am. And he's got every reason to storm out the arena. I'd be more than storming out the arena. So it's an absolute disgrace. So tonight, people are expecting Hughie Fury to win on. Some people expect Hughie Fury to win on points. So we're just seeing pictures of Sam Sexton now, the British champion, getting wrapped up, getting ready to go. A lot of people believe that Hughie Fury just needs to turn up and win. From what I've been seeing behind closed doors, watching Hughie train, I think we're going to see a very different Hughie Fury. And I'm looking forward to seeing him do the business tonight. I really am. Really, really am. Watching him do some new things in training camp, things, different training techniques. It's really good to see that. So, yep, I'm really looking forward to seeing him. I was up close and personal with Peter and Hughie for 2 days in Bolton. in their training camp and got to see what they were doing behind closed doors. So it's fantastic. Right, so British Heavyweight Championship, Sam Sexton versus Hughie Fury. So that's what you all tune in to listen to. So I'm hoping that we're going to see this fight first. But coming back to that Peter McDonough situation, it's absolutely gutting. Like I said, it hurts even more. So when, unfortunately for boxing fans, they don't get to see, unless you're in a privileged position to be able to see fighters training in a day-to-day. But if you've got a friend who's a fighter, or you know a fighter, you've seen them in training, put all the hard work in, dedicate their lives, leave their family and their kids, you know, spend 8-10 weeks in camp, and then they get to the arena and that's their party. That's where they show the world what they can do. And then they get job like that. It's absolutely disgusting. It really is. Absolutely disgusting. That is like, for the what should happen is these referees and these judges, they need to be, do they get any sort of discipline? Do they get any sort of reprimand? Do they get any sort of training? What defines them to be a judge? What makes them a referee? What makes them a judge? What is the situation? And can you appeal decisions? Like, so I hope McDonough appeals the decision, because I thought McDonough won the fight, but clearly by these 3 rounds, I was shocked the fight was a draw. Absolutely shocked. If you're listening to this fight over Twitter, if you're listening on Twitter, then please, I'll give you a shout out if you're on Twitter, but I will give a few people a shout out now while before we prepare for the big fight. May as well. Prolific Genius, good evening. Shout out to NFFC Man. Shout out to Team Cheeseman. Shout out to Phil Jocks. Keep it real. Shout out to Chris Ogden. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Boxing SK1 and Tony Roberts. Shout out to Harris. Shout out to Tony Roberts. Shout out to Dave, the doll maker. So just giving people shout outs at the moment that are in the room. Al Ali Mohammed, shout out to you as well. Oasis One, shout out to you. Special shout outs to people like Yolanda Cortez, Gail Falkenthal, my brother Wilson from Pound for Pound Boxing, Bo Bland from Truth and Facts About Boxing. So giving you all a shout out at the moment. My man Eugene, who does Eastern European boxing for us. It's our correspondent. Shout out to Eugene as well. Massive shout out to Denise Ward's. Got to give her a massive shout out. So there's more boxing going on at the moment. Are we going to get more boxing afterwards? The super middleweights. Oh dear. So we're not going to get the We're not going to get the boxing we want straight away. It looks like we'll have some other boxing on first. Okay. So then you're going to get some extra commentary from me tonight. Then I thought we'd just get the fight first. When does the fight start? I think we've got some fights before then. Ruben Guerrero comes in the room. He says, lost to Parker, but why drop levels so much? This is a joke fight involving the most boring fighters in the sport. Unfortunately, Ruben, once again, you're showing a lack of respect for the sport. The British heavyweight title is one of the most prestigious belts in world boxing. There are many British fighters that have gone from Lennox Lewis to Henry Cooper to Anthony Joshua. So I find you're being very disrespectful to the British heavyweight title. Did you know the British heavyweight title, I think it automatically gives you, if I'm right, a top 10 ranking or something like that. So the British heavyweight title is a prestigious title, and it's not a step backwards. The British title is never a step backwards. It's a very arrogant way, and probably a keyboard warrior would say something like that. But when you understand their history and what a British title means, there's some fighters that never fought for a British title. David Haye never fought for a British title. I don't believe Frank Bruno, was he British heavyweight champion? Maybe Bruno was British heavyweight champion. I'm not sure. So, you know, Lennox Lewis fought the British heavyweight championship. So I think it's so important that we actually recognize what it is to fight for the British heavyweight title. It means a lot when a fighter fights for the British title, the Commonwealth title, the European title, and then goes on to be world champion. It means a lot. A lot of young people in boxing today may not understand what it means to build a fighter up. A lot of people understand this, have 15 fights unbeaten and really have no opposition, and then go and jump into a world title fight and get completely smashed. That's not building a fighter. And the British heavyweight title is something we need to have a lot more respect for. So I won't be downgrading this fight tonight. It's a tremendous fight for the British heavyweight title. It is on television. It's on TV. Do you know what I mean? You're not paying for the fight. So I think we should be very grateful this fight is on television. We're not paying for this fight, and long may it continue that fights are happening on you in the UK and not having to pay for them. Fantastic. So it's brilliant stuff there for that. So Callum Wigglesworth has just commented, you get old men judging who've never laced a pair of gloves up in their life. Sickening. So you can understand people are upset about what is going on tonight. It's all about Fury versus Sexton. So just keep your comments coming in. If you are listening live, let us know where you are listening to the British heavyweight title fight tonight. AA says he's a legend amongst the McDonoughs. Ruben, why not fight for the British title? He has never held it and plenty of time. AA says 21 fights at 23 years old and had few breaks. Hughie will rise and reign. Fantastic. Peter Powell says Channel 5 disagree with you, Ruben. Frank Warren says hi, sexy. Hello, Frank. Do we have a link? Yeah, the link is live on Channel 5. Ruben says, true, I guess I would have preferred if it angled for Joe Joyce, but I can also see Haymaker Promotions ducking Fury, Chisora, Lenroy, probably easy pickings. Let's forget about this ducking Joe Joyce business. When did Joe Joyce become a superstar? He beat Lenroy Thomas, and suddenly Joe Joyce is this wrecking machine. But the thing is, he's fighting for the British title. And he's fighting for the British title and wants to get back up in the world rankings. You've heard Peter Fury himself on this channel say, the fighters we want, Povetkin, Pulev, Char, and what was the other guy? Povetkin, Char, Pulev, and who was the other guy? Yeah, said somebody else as well. Ortiz. Those were the four names he mentioned. Ortiz, Pulev, Povetkin, and Char. Char's for a world title fight. Povetkin's ranked one of the best fighters in the world. Ortiz is still considered one of the best in the world. And Pulev is a technically good fighter. So I don't see anything wrong with those four names that have been mentioned for Hughie Fury. So it's ridiculous. Adam Scott says Hughie and points, fighters don't win British titles in any division, regret it when their career is done. Hughie Pilofis fighting for a track field position, says SP. You're entitled to your opinion. Don't think they are trolls, Ingram. They probably started watching boxing in the WBO European era. Hughie didn't have a chance for the fight for it, as it was on undercards of Tyson's, and maybe politics might have stopped it. But I rate Hughie very highly. He won the amateur gold, turned pro. Absolutely. So let's get into corners. Adrian Monzon, 12 fights, 8 wins, 8 wins, 7 by KO, 1 loss, and 3 draws. I was actually listening to the comments. I didn't get to see the guys. So it's Monzon in one corner, super middleweights. It's Reese. Okay. Reese Cartwright, 23 years old. He's from Leeds. Good old Leeds. Shout out to my people out in Leeds. 21 fights, 20 by KO. No, 21 fights, 20 wins, 11 by KO. Is it 1 loss or 1 draw? So Reese Cartwright. I've heard a lot of people telling me and trying to tell me about Reese Cartwright. This is the first time watching Reese Cartwright fight. This is in the super middleweight division. So we'll have a see what Lee Cartwright's all about tonight. I know a lot of people talk about Lee Cartwright, so we'll see. For those who are wondering what I'm going on about, Peter McDonough, who won a fight quite handily, and I think the man in the middle now watching is the guy who made the decision early on to give the fight a draw. I don't know what he was watching. Yeah, that referee is the one who scored the fight, and he gave the fight to, it was a draw, and a fight with Pete McDonough was easy winning. So it's Monzon versus Cartwright. And this is round one. Cartwright, Monzon tries a winging right hand over the top. Monzon, Cartwright just pips him with a jab. Significantly, Cartwright looks taller and potentially bigger than Monzon. Yeah, it's not only height. Cartwright looks much bigger. Well, it looks like Monzon's looking for a big overhand right. He looks like a fast bowler. He's trying to wing these right hands over the top. Cartwright smart, boxing behind a nice jab. Cartwright in the white and the red cross on the side of his trunks with the I think the English flag. Oh, is it English? It looks like he's English and Scottish. It looks to me because he's got the uh, uh, blue flag as well. So Cartwright popping the jab, he's sticking Monzon with the jab. He's still sticking Monzon with the jab and throwing a little exploratory right hand. No big shot there from Cartwright. He's just pushing the right hand out rather than really putting some behind it. Cartwright, he throws his right hand very much like Carl Froch. He's got a frotchness about him. This Reece Cartwright, the way he wings his right hand, it's very much the way Froch would throw his right hand. Monzon lands a nice right hand over the top there. And even the way Cartwright throws his jab is very Froch-like. The difference between Cartwright and Froch is that Cartwright's got his hands up more. But the way Cartwright is set up, he's set up like a Carl Froch. I'm telling you, the way he throws his punches is very Froch-like. It's like I'm watching Carl Froch here. I'm not joking. The way he wings the right hand in. Froch used to throw his right hand in a very Froch-like. Oh, got hit with a jab there himself there. Cartwright coming in by Monzon. Cartwright just got to be a little careful of the Monzon overhand right though. Digs to the body and a short little right hand by Monzon, by Cartwright there. Yeah, he does look very Froch-like indeed. Even he threw the uppercut was like Froch as well. I wonder if Cartwright is a fan of Carl Froch, or he's been influenced by Froch, because he's very much, and it's interesting because Cartwright actually is in the same division of Carl Froch. He's still got to watch that right hand of Monzon, big right hand over the top. He looks so much like Froch. He might not physically look like him, like facially, but he moves like him. Yeah, nice little combination here from Cartwright. Long right hand there from Cartwright. The right hand to the body from Cartwright. End of the round. First round. I think Cartwright won that round quite easily. Chris Ogden says, no other belt looks as good as the British title, not even the WBC. England, I've never seen Sexton. Does he have a chance in this? Sexton's best chance is to get forward and bully. He's got a very bullying matter. He's got a very bullying style. So Sexton's only chance is to get close to Hughie Fury and to rough him up. If he tries to box Hughie from the outside, it's no chance. If Hughie's got basically, he's just got to bull rush Hughie and hope that he can bull rush him and he brings back memories of the Parker fight. Otherwise, Hughie's going to win the fight by the jab, and actually expect to see Hughie actually take Sexton out in a very aggressive fashion. I really do. I really do. A lot of people expect the same Hughie Fury, but I don't understand the thinking. Hughie's 23 years old. 23. He's not like he's 38 or 40. Guy's 23 years old. So I don't know when you were 23 years old that you thought it was the end of the line for you. A lot of negative behavior, all things. You know, this is round 2 between Cartwright and Monzon. Yeah, 23 years old. He's got 10 years at least to improve. 10 years. You know, but people are saying, oh, you know, he obviously can't improve at 23. You know, these are people that don't know much about boxing. Cartwright throws a combination and Monzon comes swinging back himself, and Cartwright backs up, tucks up, and again goes back to work. So a lot of people talking about, you know, Hughie hadn't boxed for a year and a bit before he took the Parker fight, and the last fight he had was Fred Cassie. So a lot of people don't take that into consideration at all, you know. But for me, I think Hughie Fury is a huge talent. He's got a great trainer behind him. In fact, it's quite ironic. A lot of these people today that call Tyson Fury the best heavyweight in the world are the same people that were on here telling me how clumsy he was and how he's going to get knocked out in 2 rounds by Klitschko. Now these people are saying that he's the best thing since sliced bread and Muhammad Ali, and he's the king of the ring and all this stuff. So, you know, boxing fans can be very finicky and very fickle. Very, very fickle. So, nice combination here from Cartwright. He's got to be careful of Monzon. Monzon backing up on the ropes. Nice little combination there from Cartwright, putting Monzon on his back foot. Monzon's best chance in this fight is to wing overhand rights and big, wide, winging left hooks. Nice little combination here from Monzon, but he leaves himself open. Combination here from Cartwright. For Cartwright, just stay on the outside of his jab and work from the outside, and just look out for the overhand right and the big winging left hook. That's Monzon, because between the two of them, Cartwright is far more skilled. He just doesn't need to get involved with Monzon. Pick his shots as he is. Take his time. Look for the openings and land the big shots. Take his time. I'd like to see Cartwright mix it up a bit, though. He's throwing the same sort of combinations all the time. Like to see him throw a bit more feints, which is something I don't see a lot in boxing these days. Feints. I like to see him feinting a bit instead of pushing the fight. Cartwright, step onto the back foot, get onto the back foot, and wait for Monzon to come in and then crack him. Do you know what I mean? End of the round, another round to Cartwright. Let's read the Twitter feed. See what people are saying. Twitter feed. Nobody there in the Twitter feed. Just retweeting what I've said earlier. Yeah, his opponent's only lost once. Madonna's opponent unbeaten, decent fighter, fair play to me. Probably because it's no, for that. Cartwright is shocking. Chris, it's a big part of. Let's see what's here. Got strange starts, Cartwright. Well, Cartwright's technique is shocking. Never seen anyone throw a right like that before. Watch Cartwright. His right leg looks like it's broke. That's Cartwright. He's losing all power in his shots. His arms goes before his hip transfers weight from his feet. Needs some gym time on technique. This is round 3. A lot of people have been rating Cartwright out very, very highly. This is the first time I watched him, but he looks in the way he throws some of his punches is very frustrating. Nice uppercut pick there. Sometimes fighters can look deceiving, can look kind of like poor in technique sometimes, but it's not always the technique. Sometimes it can be they want to put a show on because on TV, and they just push everything a lot more, and they put pressure on themselves. Cartwright's got a nice day. A great combination here from Cartwright. Drops Monzon. Great comment. As I said that, he just drops Monzon. Let his hands go properly there, and he's going to stop Monzon here. A lovely body shot, lovely combination, great finish. I was just saying to boxing fans, it's amazing how fighters can look very peculiar, very odd, very unorthodox, and don't look very good. And then all of a sudden, bang, lights out. So this guy Cartwright seems to be his punch a lot. Good body shot, nice combination he put together to get away, put this Monzon away. There'll be tougher tests ahead for Cartwright, but that's what people want to see. They want to see a knockout. was a good knockout win. Yes, he's got things to work on in the gym, but I think every fighter's got things to work out in the gym. But Cartwright, I won't say I was overly impressed with Cartwright, but it was a nice win. He did remind me a lot of Cartwright. The way he throws his punches is very Froch-like. The way he was winging in that right hand, the sort of angle he's throwing the right hand is very much Froch-like. And even when he's throwing the jab, was very much the way Froch would throw the jab. But he's a little bit more defensively sound than Froch. Nice win for Cartwright tonight. Good win for him. Let's watch this combination again. Double jab, right hand round the corner, and then a little short. There's left hook round the corner, and then a right hand to the body. Let's get again. Right hand over the top, and a nice left hook. Arching right hand over the top. I don't think he would hit that with a straight right hand. Watch it. Right hand comes round the corner, and a short left hook. Beautiful shot. Set up beautifully from Cartwright there. That was a good combination. Watch it again. Right hand comes over the top. Short little left hook. Beautiful shot. And when you get hit with a shot like that, there's no amount of training in the world that can stop a shot like that. That is, as a floating rib, they call it. When you get hit there, there's no sort of tissue to protect that. So when you get hit there, you automatically go down. So it's a beautiful shot. Nice shot from Cartwright. Very good shot. Good finish. I'd like to see a bit more of Cartwright before I can start calling him a world beater or anything. The only shot he throws correctly knocks him out. Well, there you go. So good. I like to see more of Cartwright, though. As good win. Well done, Cartwright. Good for you. In a world of a lot of negativity, good win for Cartwright. Liked it. Like there are things about Reece Cartwright I liked. Yeah, he's got things he's got to work on, but I would definitely want to watch Reece Cartwright box again. Definitely. He's got something a bit different about him, and I like it. I'm not sure what he's like defensively, and when he's pushed back, or what his chin's like, or whether he's a very big puncher or how he handles pressure. But I like what I've seen of Reece Cartwright. A little different. It's always good to have something a little different in boxing. So if you're listening in tonight, let us know where you're listening in from. Don't forget to check out BWTM Sports channel. Check out BWTM on Facebook, our sports group. Get in there. More people are joining. Peter Fury joined us a couple of days ago. So thank you. Shout out to Peter Fury. Hatman TV. Shout out to Hatman. He's joined the group as well. So shout out to Hatman. Great to see you in the room, Hatman. We've got Duke McKenzie in the room. We've got Higgins, Dave Higgins. Shout out to him from Joseph Parker's promoter. There's a few others in the room as well. So shout out to you that's in the room and in the house tonight. If you want to shout out, please, I'll give you a shout out. If you're on Twitter and listening to it via Twitter, and you're tweeting away, please, I'll give you a shout out there as well. So we're just waiting for the next fight to come up. I don't know what fight will be. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next up. We're just waiting. We are live watching. I think they'll just talk to Reece Cartwright now. I think they might talk to him. I hope they talk to him. It'd be nice if they did talk to Reece Cartwright, but they might have time. Oh, they might not talk to Reece Cartwright. So we've got Richie Woodhall giving his opinion. The former WBC super middleweight champion. I remember watching Richie Woodhall. I remember watching him win the world title. I remember actually watching Richie Woodhall fight in Sugar Boy Malinga. He won the title off. I think Sugar Boy Malinga he beat. I also remember Richie Woodhall fighting Joe Kawasaki. That was an interesting fight. Woodhall was a good fighter. He had a very upright fight, but had a very good jab on him. I watched most of the career of Richie Woodhall. Good fighter. Did you know back in the day that Richie Woodhall, he fought Roy Jones in the Olympics? If I'm correct. Let's say watch him reach Cartwright now. Here we go. Watch him throw the jab. There he is. He little lapse of defensive concentration there. But see, if you look at the shot, it's an over. It's like a right hand round the corner, a short left hook. Watch it. Right hand, nice, set up beautifully there. So the right hand got his attention. Watch the right hand get his attention, and then boom, he doesn't expect that. He didn't expect that coming at all. Question: I wonder if Cartwright actually saw that. I mean, I know he picked the shot there, but I wonder if he saw that in round 1 or round 2. Because he looked more about the business in round 3. I'd like to know whether when he saw that gap, whether that was an instinctive shot that he threw, or that was a shot he'd seen from round 1 or 2. You think, okay, this guy drops his guard. It's nice there for the body shot. I'll throw my right hand over top, and the left hook will be there. So it was nice. But again, I'd like to see fighters do a lot more feinting. Love to see him do more feinting. Okay. Shout out to my man, Ian McKenzie, listening from the Isle of Lewis, Scotland. Oh, great. I think it looks like Reece Cartwright might just be, I think he might be half Scottish, half English and half Scottish. Nice. Best of both worlds. So we're just waiting for the next fight that's coming up. Who's up next? Yeah, we know the British Heavyweight Championship. That's what we're waiting for. Sam Sexton versus Hughie Fury. Is that the next fight up? No, we're going to watch Savannah Marshall. We interviewed Savannah Marshall. And Savannah Marshall, I was watching Savannah training in the gym. And, she's a very good fighter. Good footwork. And if you go and watch the This Is It, it's a 2-part or 3-part thing I did with Team Fury. So when I got there, I got to interview all the fighters in the gym. I also got to do a mini documentary about what it's like being almost like a fly on the wall, watching Team Fury training, from weight training to doing their running to working out in the gym. Obviously, there's some stuff that I didn't show, but stuff there. So it's a good little thing if you want to know a little bit more about, and it was particularly for this fight coming up now. So you get to see Hughie doing some training and interviews, and Peter McDonough and Savannah Marshall, Ty Mitchell. So yeah, it's interesting stuff to watch. So it's on YouTube, 3 parts. This Is It, behind the scenes with Team Fury. This isn't even live, mate. Channel 5 gutter. I know. It's a shame we didn't get to see Savannah Marshall. I think I didn't see the Savannah Marshall fight, so I got in late. So I think the fight's going to be at 10. I think the fight's 10 o'clock. I could be wrong, Ring Walk. But congratulations, Savannah Marshall. She won by 2nd round. I don't think they're going to show the fight, but she won by 2nd round knockout, by the way, for those who didn't know. And the other fighter you all need to watch is Ty Mitchell. That guy has got so much talent. I was watching him sparring with Hughie Fury, and he has got so much talent for a light heavyweight. Ty Mitchell, he's the son of Clifton Mitchell. Such a talented fighter, talented young boy. Very talented, very, very talented. How did you put with Porky's negativity in Fury Camp England that you took your out? I wasn't there when he was there. I wasn't there, so I wasn't there. So I think I went after him. I went before him, or went after him, one or the other. So yeah, I wasn't there when he was there. So I don't know. And people tell me that he was there, but I don't know. I didn't watch any of the stuff that he's done, so I don't know. But yeah, I was there. When I went there, I was just by myself. 2 days, I was invited up by Peter Fury, and really had a great time. The Bolton staff, I got to meet the Bolton players as well. Fantastic time I had at Bolton. They were so good, so good. It's I can't say no more about Bolton White's. If you ever want to go and spend some time in a beautiful hotel, go to Bolton White's. Lovely hotel, great staff, great service. Man, their breakfasts are amazing as well. Great breakfasts, and the dinners are not bad either. And I'm a veggie, so I had a lovely veggie burger there. Oh my gosh! So me and Peter would sit down and eat in the evenings and talk about all things. Peter Fury is an incredible individual to talk to. So much to learn from him. So I'm just checking and see. Porky, you rate Saffir? Yes, Saffir looks interesting. Look, I'd like to see a bit more Saffir. Porky gave you a shout in a recent video, said you're a good bloke. Yeah, okay, that's nice to know. I appreciate that. They're showing Reese Cartwright again, and the knockout. Are they going to actually interview Reese Cartwright now, or are they just going to show the replay? No, because there's some other boxing in the background. It looks like to me. Or are they going to show that fight in the background? There's a guy in the background there, looking forward to fight, and they're facing off. But we've got Paul Dempsey up. Now they're going to show the Savannah Marshall fight. Right, okay. So if you didn't know the story about Savannah Marshall, she was with um, Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. I don't know what happened, but she broke the news on our channel that she's splitting and she is now with Team Fury. And Peter's got nothing but praise for Savannah Marshall. She's a lovely girl to talk to, real great personality. And you know, thing that was always noticed about Savannah Marshall, you'll watch her train and she'll be as serious as ever, and she won't stop. And then then a big bright smile, and her smile lights up the whole room when she smiles. A lovely girl, great personality, real down to earth. Really like her. Got a lot of time for Savannah Marshall. A lot of time for Savannah Marshall. Okay, Savannah Marshall, and this is round one. Savannah Marshall against Esther Konechka. Konechka. Watching Savannah sparring, and she's again very heavy-handed girl as well. And now working under Peter Fury, you know, it's going to be very good. But now people will bring comparison between her and Clarissa Shields and what's her name, Katie Taylor, and obviously Chantel Cameron. Nice, good jabs there from Savannah Marshall. It's using the jab nicely. Very relaxed style. Nice uppercut there from Savannah. Her opponent, so not as technically skilled as Savannah's got her chin up in the air, very upright. So she'll be there to hit with left jabs and right hands. And Savannah's tagging her early in the first round. Very loose style from Savannah. Left arm down by the waist. Very Fury style. The arms down by the left hand down by the side. Right hand there from Savannah. Then a left hook to the body. Right hand. Savannah very taking her time, very relaxed, just going for the most and body shots and a headshot. Opponent complains with getting hit by the back of the head. Savannah's just taking her time, using the jab and ripping shots to the body. I think all the opponent can do is really put their hands up. Savannah whips in a hard right hand to the body. Double left hook there and a right hand there from Savannah. Nice stuff. The opponent on the other hand has kind of got her hands up. Pretty glad that bell came when it did. Savannah just takes a nice stroll back to the corner. Obviously, I've got my volume down low because I'm commentating, so I can't hear what Peter's saying. But Savannah looks very relaxed. Let's see her here. Putting combinations together, digging body shots in. Nice uppercut through the middle. The left hand. Switch it again. Left hook to the body and then throws. No, right hand to the body, left hook right over the top. Let's see it now. Here it comes. Might show the chip shot. No, they won't show it. coming out for round 2. Unfortunately for this girl, her head's in her opponent Esther has got her head in the air too much. Her chin's in the air, and Savannah's been tagging her. She's got a faster hand, Savannah, and technically much better than her opponent. Right hand there from Savannah, right through the middle of her opponent's guard. Savannah comes out and looks a little bit more purposeful in round 2. She ducks under a big right hand from her opponent and slips and throws 2 body shots, 2 left hooks. Nice work there from Savannah. Left hook, right hand from Savannah. Stalking her opponent. Big right hand misses. Then a left hook, then a right hand. Then 2 to the body from Savannah again. Putting up shots together in combinations. Not just looking for one shot. Using the jab and then using the right hand. Using the jab to find a place to detonate the right hand. Peter Fury says that Savannah is a heavy puncher. Digs a nice left hook to the body there. Not much came back from the opponent here. Savannah more or less is doing what she wants. Oh, got caught with a good shot there. Did she stumble there? She might have been hit off balance there, Savannah. Jab right hand. And here comes Savannah now. Another right hand there from her. Savannah would have had harder sparring session. Big right hand, left hook there from Savannah. And the opponent's backing up. Here goes the body shot again from Savannah in the right, short right hand. Savannah just walking opponent down. Left hook, short left hook there. She tries the big right hand there. Then left hook to the body. Double left hook to the body from Savannah. Then a jab. She's beginning to punish her opponent. Right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand. She's back up to the rope. She looks in trouble here. Left hook, uppercut. Fight is over. Savannah Marshall wins. Routine. Good win. Nice win from Savannah Marshall. I'm telling you, girls going places. Well done, Savannah. Good win. Routine. And you can see how Peter's influences on her. Tries to throw a right hand, doesn't see the opportunity, throws a left hook instead. Hand on the temple. Goes for it again, a right hand, then left hook around the corner, another right hand, then a left hook. And then our opponent's looking to the referee to stop the fight. And then the referee comes in and stops it. Very easy. There'll be tougher nights ahead for Savannah Marshall. The one thing I liked about Savannah Marshall, for most part, she was using the full length of her arm, and then she was driving the right hand home. There he goes. Left hook, nice left hook, nice left uppercut. Very good body work there from Savannah as well. So congratulations, Savannah Marshall. Big smile. There's the smile. Congratulations, Savannah. Well done. Good win. See, yes, she's in there. Now she's got the microphone. Great stuff there, Savannah. Good to see her. And now with she's very articulate girl, Savannah. Let's see if I can get her, see if we can get some volume and see what she's got to say for herself.
You're the hardest taskmaster, or mistress, I should say, probably. The hardest taskmistress of all, aren't you? You know, you set yourself extremely high standards.
Yeah, I've trained hard. I've trained very hard for 10 weeks, so to get turned, you don't get paid for overtime, do you?
Did you expect it to be a harder night?
Yeah, I did. I think she'd had 7-1-1, but she'd never been stopped, and I watched a couple of her fights, and you know, you can see why. Well, when I watched her, she was just awkward, but it's not really good.
And what was in your mindset starting out tonight?
I was doing 8 rounds, so it was just to take my time, pace myself, not rush. When I watched her, she was, running kind of back foot, so for me it was not rushing, not falling. And when I went back after the first round, Peter said, "Oh, you're rushing. You're falling, your shots a bit." He was like, "Settle down," and so I went on to get the stoppage in a second.
Would you have liked more rounds? Yeah.
No, it was 4 hours.
No, listen, he told you that, didn't he, a long time ago, even before you turned professional. How is she doing compared to the, teenager, Richie, when she first came into Team GP
Yeah, she's
6-7 years ago?
2 Olympic cycles, so she's very, very experienced. I think she's doing great. You can see the way she boxes, she's very relaxed. She uses her jab very well. She's good with her range and her distance. And then she switches the attack very well with the left hooks to the body. So, yeah, she's a handful, this girl is. But, Sam, how are you finding it in terms of the level? You've boxed against some of the best, well, the best opponents in the world as an amateur. But now you're building your way up. What's professional?
Yeah, the big level is good. I think in the pros is about, you know, 6 to 8 elite, especially at my weight, whereas in the amateurs everyone was elite at that level, wasn't it? So it's a bit of a step down, but it makes up for the rounds and the pace type thing. It's not as much as the amateurs.
That's my point. Is it difficult to keep those standards high? Because obviously every contest you had as an amateur was either against a national champion. It was at a high standard, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like it was only my second professional fight, so.
Is it difficult to keep the standards high then? Is it difficult to keep those standards high, to set those standards high for yourself?
Not really, because it's completely changed. The amateurs, it was all, you know, throw a million shots around, whereas now it's more picking the shots. So I'm really enjoying it.
Last question, and Richie, you were in Rio de Janeiro when you lost to Fontaine, wasn't it? I think we both felt at the time, Richie, that you were very unfortunate not to progress in that tournament. But is what is now driving you on? That sense of disappointment toward potentially that job against Clarissa May Shields, which will be pretty big, let's be honest.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm over Olympic medals now.
You're not.
I'm overrated Olympic medals.
That's the way to look at it. But let's hope it's a spur to drive you on and you go on to progress. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff in only your second professional outing tonight. And well done. Lot of expectation on your shoulders. Stay busy. He told me that as well, didn't he?
That's what you got to do, Paul. Stay busy.
Yeah, great job. And lovely meeting you. Let's hope it's the start of big things for you. Also, a young man in the...
So it's great to see get Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall talking there to Paul Dempsey, and I tell you something, it looks like a tasty fight in the background there at the moment. No disrespect to Savannah Marshall, but it looks like a very tasty fight going on between two guys there. But yeah, good to see Savannah Marshall. Oh, watching Saffir now. Yusuf Saffir, we saw it earlier on Spike TV. So we just watch Yusuf Saffir now. He looked very interesting earlier watching him box. Looks very talented, but he hasn't been boxing much, so I understand. Been inactive. So he's throwing some, using the jab there, Saffir. Set up his punches behind the jab. It's got a very interesting style, Saffir. Leads with the left hand. He looks like he's just a predominantly right-handed puncher. I mean, like that seems to be his big punch. I haven't seen much of Saffir at the moment. Seems okay. Left hook there from Saffir. Right hand there from Saffir. Double right hand there. Nice shot there from Saffir. He's got some fast hands there, Saffir. He looks like he can put some combination together real quickly if necessary. Measure his man with the left and throw him with the right hand. Looks like he gets full. Let's see if he is. It looks like he gets full turn that right hand when he does drive it through. The left jab and he puts the right hand right through. Let's see. Did he turn from southpaw to orthodox there? It looks like he just switched from orthodox to southpaw. Yep, he's just switched to southpaw now, Saffir. Oh, nice left, straight left over the top. Now he's gone back to orthodox again. So he's a switcher to Saffir. Nice. Very nice. Oh, left hook, straight left over the top. That's why he looked odd, because he's a switch hitter. So you seem to have more his left hand. For his left hand is actually his sweet punch as a southpaw, the straight left. Interesting. Shout out to Eve in the house. Good evening, Mr. Cutsy. Good evening, Emerald Isle TV. Madonna is an area level fighter. Don't rate him at all. Okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Great to hear the fights in Fairbanks, Alaska. Thank you. No problems, Miles. Good to see you. Good to see you in the room. So I'm just watching Saffir here. This is round 5 of 8. Nice. He switches is quite nicely. My only concern about Saffir looking at the moment is in between switching from Orthodox and Southpaw is where I think he could get nailed. That's my only concern with him at the moment. But he looks good. He looks good. He looks interesting. I like guys that bring variation to boxing, bring something different, not you straight up and down, left jab, right hand, left hook. You seem to have something there, much like Reese Cartwright. Something a little different. You've seen seems to have fast hands, can double up on his shots quite nicely. Switches over. He's got a nice left hand that goes over the top when he turns in southpaw. Congratulations, by the way. I've got a shout out to Muhammad Ali, the first British fighter to get a British boxing border control license. He's the first diabetic. So shout out to Muhammad Ali for that from the UK. He was petitioning, and now his petition's gone through. So he's the first diabetic fighter to get a pro license from the British boxing border control. So shout out to Muhammad Ali for that, the UK fighter. Saffir with the jab. He's gone back southpaw again. It looks. Digs a nice short left to the body. Is he going to stay southpaw? Yep, he's gone southpaw. Jab, right jab, and then the left. I think now he's gone has he gone orthodox again? Yeah, he's gone orthodox again. Good straight right hand there from Saffir. Another straight right hand. Saffir just looking for the jab and looking to load up the big shots. Looking for the big shot, Saffir. The gentleman he's got in front of him is offensively poor. He's got a very low output of punches, and he's almost like a walking punching bag for Saffir. So where Saffir looks good here, it's going to be interesting to see what Saffir looks like when he's got some resistance and somebody throwing punches back at him. But Saffir looks good at the moment. Now, the thing is, the guy may have a low output of punches because Saffir's overloading him with punches. The guy's bewildered, doesn't know quite what to do. And this normally happens when you fight a guy that's so unorthodox. Good right hand. The opponent tried to throw a right hand and Saffir countered it with a right hand over the top. Beautiful shots. Saffir looks like he could be a right nightmare. Through an uppercut, walking forward and through a right uppercut. Nice. The only thing about Saffir I'm a bit concerned about is defensively. That's the only thing I'm concerned about him. But offensively, he's got the shots. He's got the shots. He goes to the body, goes to the head. I'd like to see him faint a bit more though, Saffir. I always talk about fainting because where you faint is you can bring the hands down and then throw the big shots. Nice uppercut inside there from Saffir. Try to wind up a right hand there, bowler punch style. I've seen that in a long time. The old Sugar Ray Leonard bowler punch. Tried it there. It was nice. Don't see much of that in boxing no more. Do you want to see the bowler punch in full motion? Watch Leonard versus Hagler. What a great fight that was. You'll see Leonard throw a bowler punch. Big right hand over the top there from Saffir. Now the opponent's on him and Saffir's just tucking up on the ropes. Goes and countering. Opponent punching around the back of the head and Saffir returns the punches. Ref has a word with both of them. Box on. Saffir looks okay. But of course the opposition will get better and then we'll test him. Hey Louise, I like Mr. Donna. Who's your favourite switch hitter at the moment, Ingram? Terence Crawford. Nobody does it like Terence. And of course, we were the first in the UK to interview Terence Crawford. So of course, Terence Crawford is my favourite switch hitter. Same name as Ali. Wait, what time is Hughie Sexton? It's 10 o'clock, I believe. Soon. The Monzon draw a robbery. Sure. Thought he won, but the quality was very poor. Would get destroyed at British level. Well, everybody supposedly gets destroyed at certain levels, and then they don't, and then people sort of backtrack and then don't say certain things. So I don't like to hear when people say they're going to get destroyed at certain levels. I think Madonna's a good little fighter. I think you can't knock his heart or his persistence. So, you know, everyone's entitled to opinion, but I'm not sure if that's a justifiable opinion. He's beaten Curtis Woodhouse. He's beaten, what's his name? There's got a couple of guys he beat, actually. Good guys he's beaten. The named fighters. So, yeah, I think he's got ability there. I think he made the fight very easy. He made the fight easy. It's the showboating and the switching off in concentration that made the fight closer. Madonna's a good fighter. Good fighter. I'd like to see him challenging for the British title. I really would. And he's got Peter Fury in his corner. I'd like to see him challenge for the British title. Round 7 of Saffir versus this guy. I can't even know what the guy's name is. But Saffir's peppering him with shots. Now, the one other question I've got to ask myself is Saffir a puncher? Or is this guy got a good chin? Or Saffir a non-puncher? If Saffir's a non-puncher, the way he's fighting, he fights like a puncher. If he's not a puncher and he fights like this, engaging like this, and he can't punch, he's gonna have a problem because Saffir's fighting like a guy who can punch. And the problem with it is if he can't punch and he goes against guys who can punch and can take his punching power, they're gonna walk him down, right? And he's gonna have problems, Saffir. Nice shot, pick there, the uppercut and the left hook. Beautiful shots there. So technically, what you're watching here is Saffir more or less moving around the ring with a punching bag. That's basically what it is, because that's what it is. A moving punching bag, because there's hardly anything being thrown back. And that sounds harsh, but it is what it is. Guy throws a couple of punches back here and there, but Saffir's doing whatever the hell he wants. Nice body shot there from Saffir. I'd like to see Saffir stop throwing shots to the head, faint a bit more, and switch it up. Like, don't say throw everything the same sort of power and velocity all the time. Mix it up. Throw some shots slower, throw some shots faster, throw some punches lighter, faint a bit, bring the guard down, shoot to the body, look like you're going to shoot to the body, come to the head, look like you're going to shoot to the head and shoot to the body. Saffir, this guy's trying to throw some punches back wildly. Again, his offense is very poor. Offensively, very poor. So basically, Saffir's doing what the hell he wants, to be honest. Lewis Richter would destroy him. Will Hay retire? Do you think he was robbed? Yeah, I do. How is Hennessy not bankrupt? Looks like there's about 200 people there, but Kerry Katona is. Mick Dunn won when she sat next to him. Okay, these are comments from people in the room. So, did anyone manage to listen to the interview of Abel Sanchez? Oh, good little combination from Saffir there. Anyone managed to listen to the interview of Abel Sanchez, who said that the Canelo fight is unlikely to happen because they want him to get tested. Abel says it's more important that fighters' safety is more important than money. So that's what he says. Team Golovkin says no to a Canelo rematch unless Canelo. So he's watching here, Saffir getting caught with some punches there. Needs to be careful though. Switching off in concentration there. That's one funky logo on Saffir's t-shirt. Reminds me of something. It says Peter Powell. He should fight Saunders in September. That's what people want to see. Abel's turning more and more into a S talker. He's not. He's not turning into it. You've got to understand. Abel understands entertainment. Without characters in boxing like Abel Sanchez as a trainer, he's a top trainer, so he's entitled to say what he wants to say. He's entitled to it. Sanchez is a very good trainer, one of the best in the world. Arguably, for me, in the top 3 trainers in the world for me. And, you know, he's an entertaining, charismatic type of guy. So you need to talk a bit. When Freddie Roach has been talking crap for years, people didn't say anything about it. So Abel Sanchez starts talking crap and people want to jump on Abel Sanchez's back. Now, I like Abel Sanchez because I think he understands boxing as a business, but it's entertainment as well. So if you can understand it for what it is, because if everybody did everything like how Ruben Guerrero wanted it to be, we probably wouldn't get the fights we'd get, and everyone would be quite boring. So I think we need different type of characters that make the sport. Not everybody can be quiet and be an angel. And I think this nice combination here from Saffir's just loading up here with shots. Nice combination there from Saffir, but getting caught with silly punches. Again, Saffir's defense is questionable. And against a bigger puncher, I wouldn't like to see Saffir in with a big puncher because at the moment his defense is poor. Got clipped again with a right hand. Getting clipped a lot more punches in the last 2 rounds, Saffir. So he needs to work on his defense. We need, see, now by Abel Sanchez talking the way he's talking, it's made the Canelo rematch even more exciting because him and Canelo will get it going at it. Gennady and Canelo going at it. The teams are going at it. So it makes for an exciting fight. So we need that in boxing. Need that in boxing. Hashtag no draw. Exactly. He also talked about the commercial as well as fun. Is Hughie out next, lads? He should be out next. 10 o'clock it is. So it's 10 o'clock in the UK. So the next thing should be for the British heavyweight title. It's a bit frustrating watching live primetime TV at 10 o'clock, a fight that was shown earlier on Spike TV. Good little fast combination there from Saffir and drops his opponent. Beautiful combination from Saffir. That's a great combination there. 5 punches there. Class. That was very good from Saffir. That was class. Bit of class there from Saffir. Combination there. Fast hands. This is going to go to points, it looks to me. Saffir digging shots in all sorts of angles now. It's like ambush now. Saffir now reminds me of a guy that's caught a guy down the back alley and he's just jumped him and started throwing a whole ferocious lot of punches on him. And the guy's like, what's going on here? And one of his mates comes in and stops him from getting beaten up further. The opponent, that is. Now, nice little combination. A bit of class there, Saffir. A bit of class at the end there. Watch his combination. Absolute class. This is why I love boxing. Watch his class here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this combination. Beautiful stuff. Little snippets like that show a guy's got class. Watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love that shot. Putting punches together. That was nice. Watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was the right hand that he didn't see coming. Putting punches together. That's why they say putting punches together. Bunches and punches. Bunches of punches. So that was nice. I like to see boxers do that sort of stuff. It's all right being flashy and stuff. Put your shots together. So why didn't you do that earlier on in the fight? But great combination. Great work there from Saffir. Stuff like that. I love to see boxers. I'll be surprised if GGG doesn't fight Canelo, regardless if there's a random testing or not. Too much money involved for GGG to knock back. GG only got a couple of fights left. Well, there's fights against Danny Jacobs as well. Congratulations, Saffir. Many better nights ahead for you in terms of opponents. So good things I saw about Saffir. Combination puncher was very good. The unorthodoxy, the switch hitting, I like that about Saffir. Things I didn't like about Saffir, lacking concentration at times and switching off. And the other thing I didn't like about Saffir was the switch hitting, and he looked vulnerable when he switch hits and he's chinning you at times. Right, now Sam Sexton's in the dressing room. throwing the jab, and he's training great. Everett's a good trainer. Hughie Fury now. There we go. Working on the pads of Peter. Let me tell you something about Peter Fury. Let me explain something to you about Peter Fury. He breaks a fighter down to the atom of a fighter. Do you know what I mean? When Hughie throws punches tonight, they're going to be thrown in such a way for Sam Sexton. I remember watching Eddie Chambers throwing this overhand right in training with Peter Fury over and over and over and over again. I'm thinking, Eddie Chambers doesn't know he throw that punch. That's not an Eddie Chambers punch. And then he fights the opponent and he knocks the guy out with the overhand right. So Peter Fury knows what punches to put together in terms of what his fighter's doing. So you're going to see, I expect to see Hughie throw shots at different angles. I also expect, for me tonight, I expect to see Hughie Fury boxing in the southpaw stance, which I think is going to throw Sam Sexton completely. So expect to see Hughie box out the southpaw stance. Expect to see lots of wide punches coming around Sexton's guard with the right hand round the guard. Expect to see uppercuts through the middle as well. I expect to see the long left hand of Hughie lining Sexton up with the left hand and driving right hand through. So those are shots I expect to see from Hughie tonight. Anybody that's in the room at the moment listening to this, here's your opportunity for a shout out. If you want to shout out, let me give it a shout. Shout out for my man, Palmer Goraya. He came and was at BWTM Sports HQ. He was here. We did a little video with him. It's a great man, Palmer. And Palmer, we expect to see more on the channel. Shout out as well to Kathleen Sharp for posting early on. EJ Will posting in the room. Bo Bland, Three Kings Boxing. They do tremendous work. So shout out to them as well. Jay says, any fighter isn't enrolled in a validated suspect for me. Says J124. I've got to agree with you there, Jay. Ruben says, Hughie better blitz Sexton. Can't do with another facet of performance. Are you happy with your life, Ruben Guerrero? I've got to ask the question because you do sound very low and very despondent. If you are despondent and you're a bit low, send me a DM later and we can have a chat, cheer you up. Benjamin Franklin says, shout out from Bulgaria. Absolutely shout out from Bulgaria. Is it really Benjamin Franklin or is that somebody else? Because I do know somebody from Bulgaria who used to be on our channel a lot. In fact, he was the man that actually got me to start doing these videos. When is the main event? Now is the main event. And the person who asked the question is Happy New Year 2018, 2018. The big fight is now, I believe. The ring walk's at 10 o'clock. Well, it's 10:05 now. So I guess now is fight time. Anyone want to make any predictions of how they see the fight going? Please, instead of just giving predictions, let's have a breakdown how you see the fight going. Now, there is a way Sam Sexton can win this fight. And the way Sam Sexton wins this fight is simple. He sits on Hughie Fury's chest. He gives him no space to throw the jab. He gives him no space to throw the uppercuts. He's got a cuff. So he's got cross-arm defense to stop the uppercuts. Get in close. Bob and weave. Get inside and work the body. That's the only way I see Sam Sexton winning this fight. Sam Sexton does not win this fight from the outside. Shorter arms. Hughie controls the range. Hughie is very hard to hit as well. So it will be interesting in this fight. The only reason why I think Hughie will be easier to hit in this fight is because he's going to go out there and take out. He's going to try and take out Sexton. So there was a lot of bottled up rage in Hughie Fury, and I've spoken to Hughie for years. I spoke to Hughie Fury before his first professional fight, the day before in Canada, and I know his cousin Tyson says a lot. I said a lot about Hughie. So now it's an opportunity for Hughie Fury to perform. The British heavyweight title is ringside, literally on the ringside. The Lonsdale belt. I can't believe how people in British boxing can be so dismissive of this fight. The British heavyweight title. Actually, this belt weighs more. Far rumored, I've understood, this belt weighs more than the actual WBC belt. A prestigious belt in boxing. People say the most prestigious belt in boxing apart from a world title. Beautiful belt. So you've seen Sam Sexton here getting his hand raised for the British title. See it there. Yeah, Sam Sexton and his team winning the British title. They're just showing the image there. Sam Sexton collapsing to his knees at the time, with on his back of his trunk saying Connie. So he'll be emotionally charged tonight. Trust me, Sexton. One of these thing with guys like Sexton, they win a title, it goes two ways. They become a better fighter because they're inspired by it, or they say the same. So it's either one way we're going to get a much better Sexton. We're watching Hughie Fury fight here against Joseph Parker. A fight that a lot of people thought that Hughie won. There you go. They were jumping up and down. And they're stunned. You can see the whole of Team Fury was stunned. Ty Mitchell is showing there. Tyson going berserk. Hugh was devastated. It was a tough night. The young man has come back. And he's back on the road. And he takes on his first fight back for the British heavyweight title. So I hope so. If Sexton wins, then Hugh should retire. Knockout for Fury, easy win, says 20 Happy New Year 2018. How about a shout out for my 5-star boxing book champion on Amazon? Oh, Miles, you got a boxing book out on Amazon? Shout out to Miles Colbert for his 5-star book champion on Amazon. Miles, if you have got a book out and you do, more than happy to come on the channel, give us a do an interview with you, talk about your book. Why not? So now I think they're interviewing. I don't know if they're interviewing Sam Sexton now because his hands are not wrapped. That they're doing it with Sam Sexton. Let's see if we can hear what Sam Sexton's got to say, people.
Him now, that training is more intense. It's just my head is in there, you know.
And you know that the other side of the game, don't you? So how important is it to you now and to your life to come that you dominate as a British champion? It's not a one-night wonder job.
Yeah, well, obviously, I want to keep going as long as I can. A loss for me is retirement, so that can't happen, and it's not going to happen. I can't let it happen.
Good luck tonight. Thanks very much. Well, Hughie, some might see it as something of a come down to fight for the British title after a world title shot. How do you see it?
This is a good fight. Sam Sexton's going to give it his all. This is his last chance to shine, so he's going to bring it all on the table. I'm looking forward to a fight, so I'm looking forward to the best Sam Sexton and putting on a show for the fans.
And what have you got to overcome if it is the best of Sam Sexton tonight? What's in your mind?
So I'm ready for anything for Sam Sexton brings. About the best of sparring, the best of anything. I've not took the fight lightly, so I'm looking forward to what Sam Sexton brings.
It's been a very rocky road, hasn't it, one way and another? You know, layoffs, illness, the disappointment of the Parker job. So in terms of your mindset, is it as good as it could be now?
Yeah, I've had a lot of downs, but this is time now to get up and move forward. Listen, at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, and mentally and everything, this is where I am today. So I'm looking forward to this fight, putting on a show. It's going to be a different Hughie Fury.
And my last question, does that mean you're going to go out and start throwing a bit more and going at it a bit quicker?
Yeah, you're going to see a different Hughie Fury. Like in the previous fight I was out for a long time, and there was a lot I was disappointed with that fight, what I never done. I did still think I won the fight comfortably, but there was a lot I never done in myself. I was upset about. So you're going to see a different Hughie Fury. I've been working all over Christmas and stuff on this fight tonight.
Good luck. Thanks very much.
God bless.
Now I can speak from first hand, watching Hughie Fury up close. 2 days watching him work out, and let me tell you something. This guy's they have been working on things behind closed doors, and I expect Hughie to put in a performance tonight. I really do. I really do. I think this is his night to shine. So this is it. This is the fight you've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BWTM Sports, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the British Heavyweight Championship. So now, Paul Booth, very nice man. He's now going to be announcing. I'm waiting for the challenger to make his way to the ring first in Bolton. Hughie Lewis Fury. Fist of Furies, they call him. There we go. And it comes to, I think, Hughie Fury. There he is. Champions aren't made, gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. The skill and the will. The will must be stronger than the skill. And here comes Hughie Fury. This is the fight we've been waiting for. The only concern tonight for Hughie, he isn't too fired up. You know, he does his job tonight, does it well, but he's not too fired up. Then he ends up fighting Sam Sexton's fight. He's pretty relaxed there. He looked healthy and well the last time I saw him, and he looks very healthy and well now. Into the ring steps Hughie Fury. Hughie, Fist of Fury, makes his way to the ring. He's in the ring now. He's walking around the ring with a very confident strut around the ring. I was in the car with Hughie, and we were driving down the road. He's got a mixture of music. I think at one point he had some Miley Cyrus in the room, in the car. Then he had some rock music. Then he had some rap music. Hughie Fury's got some great music in his car, I'm telling you. And now the British heavyweight champion, Sam Sexton. I've got to say I'm sorry that the graphics look very well. The graphics are not great. Let's put it this way: if you can see it on TV, the graphics are not great. Here goes Sam Sexton, a man who a lot of people expect to just give the title over tonight. Hughie Fury and Peter Fury have said it on a number of occasions. They don't expect the fight they don't expect the title to just be given over like that, or Hughie just has to turn up and fight and he'll win the title. They expect a proper fight tonight. Sam Sexton's a fighting man. Say what you want about him, but he's a fighting man. And he's a heavyweight. So, hey, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Sam looks very confident in pre-fight interviews. Hopefully, Sexton might pose a few problems for Hughie earlier, and could be a good fight if he has a go. Mr. Cut says he needs to put on performance. I feel people don't take him seriously. Predictions tonight, Ingram, huge fan of this show. Great stories about Hughie. Thank you so much, Ben Wood. It does help when you actually get to see the fighters up close. Yeah, if you go on BWTM Sports, the sports channel in the Facebook page, in the group itself, I did give some exclusives. Actually, being in the car with Hughie Fury, he's an interesting character. I asked him about whether he plays computer games and video games. He doesn't really do that. I said, so what does Hughie Fury do? He says, I just go to my room and I just meditate and I think about the fight over and over and over again. I said, you guys have nuts. He says, no, that's the way I set about things. There's lemon and water, fizzy water. There's lemon and water with a bit of fizz. That's it. That's his favorite drink. Lemon and water. Sexton also is coming looking very confident. Both men look very confident. Peter's having words with Hughie there. Seeing Clifton Mitchell there. The British heavyweight title being held aloft by Sexton's corner. Will they be holding that title aloft at the end of the night? People are concerned after seeing Peter McDonough get a very, very dodgy decision tonight. I think knowing Peter Fury, he would have said on the judges for tonight, Michael Alexander, Phil Edwards, and John Latham, just in case we need them. But I'm sure Peter Fury would have installed and said into Hughie's mind tonight. The referee tonight is Terry O'Connor, the famous Terry O'Connor. Well, I'll tell you something tonight. Hughie needs to do a number tonight on Sam Sexton. He doesn't even have to be close. He mustn't go to the scorecards because Peter would have seen what happened to Peter McDonough and said, you know what? No way. Can't happen. Mustn't happen. We've got to get this. You've got to go out there and you've got to stop Sam Sexton. I don't think Pete will quietly, he won't have it any other way. He will not want Hughie Fury to be going to 10 rounds or 12 rounds with Sam Sexton. Certainly not. He won't want that. If they're giving Kerry Katona a bit of a cheer tonight. She looks deep. She looks good tonight as well. She looks in good form, Kerry Katona. So Kerry, if you're listening, you're looking good tonight, babe. Well done. Hughie Fury, here's the record. 21 fights, 20 wins, 10 by KO, and 1 loss. Looks a little bigger as well. If you look at Hughie, he looks a little bigger. He doesn't look that same. He looks bigger in frame. They have done some strength and conditioning. On to the right of him, if you look there, the guy with the shades on his head, that is Ty Mitchell. Very, very good fighter. I've watched him and Hughie spar, and it was very interesting watching both of them spar. So now, the challenger, Hughie, Fist of Fury. Fury. That's the challenger and the champion from Norwich, 33 years old, 27 fights, 24 wins, 9 by KO and 3 losses. He is the British heavyweight champion, Sam Sexton. This is it. This is the fight. All the talking is over there. Right. All cheering for Sam Sexton at the moment. Hughie looks supremely confident, but this is it now. The talking's over. The interviews, the videos, they don't matter now. Those videos will mean something. If Hughie is destructive tonight and takes care of Sam Sexton inside the distance, the videos will mean a lot more. It'll mean a lot different. Hughie Fury goes into another level, I'm telling you. Disrespect him all you want. If you beat Sam Sexton convincingly tonight, that's what it's about. Both fighters are ready. Hughie's sent to the ring. Sam Sexton meets him, and there we go. Round 1. Sexton Fury. Double jab there from Fury straight away. Sexton looks the bigger man. Bulkier, but Hughie the taller man. Flicking the jab out straight away. Double jab from Fury. Double jab again from Fury. Sexton trying to march his man down. He'll try and march his way inside Sexton. But as he marches Hughie down, the right hand is what he's going to have to look out for. And the right uppercut. Jab, 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 Hughie. Just popping the jab out. Nothing much behind it. I think he's got one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. Jab. Hughie moving all the time. Big right hand to the body of Sexton. Jab. Wait for the long left hand to come out and the right hand on top. Sexton tries to punch Hughie around the side and tries to get inside. That's what he's got to do. Rough Hughie up on the inside. That's what he's going to do, Sexton. That's his best chance of winning the fight. He won't win it from long range. Sexton will tuck up and try and get inside, work his way inside with good head movement and try to put pressure on Hughie. Hughie's got to pop him with the jab and hit him often. I expect to see Hughie use the left jab and blind Sexton with the right hand. There's the right hand there. And Sexton trying to get inside there and rough Hughie up and hit him on the inside with punches around the back of the head. So Sexton's going to go with the old rough tactics tonight, that's for sure. Hughie's just got to stay on the jab. Right hand round the corner from Hughie Fury. There are question marks about Hughie Fury's punching power at this level. Tonight we need to see what he can really do. Right hand there from Hughie, but not a lot of power behind it. Jab from Hughie again. A double jab again. Sexton still walking his man down. Jab from Hughie. From left to right, the jab. Double jab, snaps Sexton's head back, and again another jab. For all the jab in the first round from Hughie Fury. Jab and a right hand there from Hughie. Hits Sexton clean there. Hughie moving from left to right, left to right, left to right. Controlling space. Moving from left to right again. Good work from Fury. The footwork's decent. The hands are there, using the jab, making Sexton miss. Using the jab. Nice sharp jab there from a nice little jab there from Sexton back himself. Sexton trying to walk Hughie down. 1-2 there from Hughie, straight through the middle of the guard. Again, Hughie move from left to right. Constant movement there. But still in range to let his right hand go. Nice snappy jab from Hughie. It's the end of the first round. Pretty much what people expected. Hughie on the jab, popping the jab off, and letting the right hand go. Again, I expect to see Hughie turn southpaw in this fight. I expect to see the uppercuts from Hughie, but it's a good round for Hughie Fury. It's a good first round for Hughie Fury there. Double jab there and the right hand to the body. That was nice there from Hughie. Jab, jab, jab. Right hand through the middle. Good shot there from Hughie. Sexton takes it, keeps going. Now, for Sexton, he needs to use the double jab, but he's got to use the jab to the chest of Hughie. He's going to be using the jab to the chest of Hughie. Round 2. Jab, jab from Hughie. Another jab from Hughie. Just hitting Sexton with the jab. Try to throw a right hand there, Hughie, but there's nothing much on it there. Kind of thought, you know what, I'm not going to throw that right hand. You can see Hughie's moving from left to right. And what he's trying to do is, as he's moving from left to right, as Sexton's in, he's waiting for Sexton to bring the guard down to throw the right hand round the corner of Sexton's guard. Watch carefully. Look for the right hand to come round the corner of Sexton's guard. As Sexton keeps touching himself, you'll see Sexton does leave a guard himself open for the right hand round the corner. So what you saw, Hughie, there's the right hand there. I just talked about it. There's the right hand. Oh, a little elbow there from Sexton on the inside. Oof. As I spoke about, the right hand round the corner. Sexton's means business tonight. So look for the right hand to detonate from Hughie Fury round the corner and the sides. It's not going to be a looping one. It'll be a right hand round the corner. So look for it. As Sexton brings his guard down as he's walking forward, you'll see the right hand. That's what they're setting Sexton up for. They're setting him up for the right hand. Wait for it. Sexton brings his hands down and he's going to right hand either round to the body or round to the temple. That's what they're looking for. And that's a dangerous punch because if it hits you on the temple, your legs can start doing funny things on you. Nice jab there from Hughie there. Knocked Sexton off balance. Looking for the right hand. Whoa, big right hand there. Hughie missing and Sexton made a miss there. Hughie's got to feint a bit more now because that right hand's a little bit predictable now. He's got to feint Sexton into that position. Right, and I see the uppercut there from Hughie. Just tried it there. Bit far out though. Like to see Hughie for the uppercut when Sexton's getting inside, coming inside. Wait for the uppercut from Hughie. Wait for the uppercut. It's coming. It's coming. The right uppercut is coming from Hughie. He just tried to line him up with the right uppercut there, but thought wise not to do it there. Double jab there from Sexton. Nice hard jab there from Sexton himself. Good stuff there from Sexton. Nice jab. Hughie just using the jab from left to right. Oh, good right hand there from Sexton there as Hughie was getting involved. The right hand of his own. Sexton marked over the eye. He looks marked. End of the round. 2 rounds there. Right. Other things Sam Sexton can do to try and win this fight. What Sexton's got to do, instead of following Hughie round the ring, what Sexton's got to do, he's got to use the wide punches. The wide, so when Hughie's moving to the right-hand side, walk him onto the right hand. When he's moving to the right, walk him onto the right hand. Look like you're going left, feint and go with the right hand. When Hughie's moving to the left, walk him onto the left hook. That's what he's got to do. He's got to stop Hughie making all that movement, moving from left to right. Stop that stuff, because that is where Hughie's at his that's where Hughie's at his best, making all that movement. So cut that movement down. Stop Hughie moving from left to right. And what you want to do now is corner him, stop him from all that movement. Good hard jabs to the chest. And keep your hands up. Sexton keeps dropping that right hand. And that's where, left hand, that's where Hughie's landing that right hand around the corner. This is round 3. Double jab from Hughie. Definitely got the faster hands between the two men. Hughie just using the jab, right hand. He's got to be careful, Hughie, there. That right hand, the short little right hand again from Sexton landed well there. Sexton landed on the inside there with some body shots there. And I think the referee's going to have a word with both of them. Told to calm it down. And they both look at one another. Sexton's going to give Hughie a fight tonight, that's for sure. He's going to try and give him a fight anyway. Hughie using the jab. I think Hughie's going to try and measure him with the right hand. He's got to be careful, Hughie, though. Because Sexton is looking dangerous with the right hand over the top. And there's a left hand there from Sexton. Sexton getting into the fight now in round 3. He just tried to close. He just did exactly as I said there and threw the right hand. Nice uppercut through the middle. There's the right uppercut from Hughie there. Hughie's got to start getting Sexton's respect. Right, big right hand there from Hughie as Sexton was walking onto him. But Sexton's closing the range down on Hughie. And this is the way Sexton's got to win the fight. Close the range down. Don't give Hughie space. But Hughie's looking to land that right hand as Sexton comes through the middle. He's going to walk Sexton onto the right hand as Sexton's coming, closing the range down. Look for it. But Hughie's just got to be careful with Sexton's right hand through the middle. Just got to be careful of that. Because Sexton is getting closer. Right hand again. Just grazing right hand from Hughie. Not as accurate this round. Sexton lands some good shots of his own. There we go. He's looking to land that long right hand. He's looking to blind Sexton with a left jab and land the right hand through the middle. Jab, jab, Hughie. Moving from left to right again, and right to left. Again, Sexton should be walking around the ring, following around the ring. He's got to do something different. Big long right hand there from Hughie. Don't know how effective those long right hands are like that. I prefer it when he was going around the corner, like throwing the right hand round the corner as opposed to trying to land the right hand straight. The curved right hand is much more effective against Sexton than the straight right hand at the moment. There he goes, right hand around the corner. That's the best shot for Hughie. Nice jab from Hughie there. Double jab. There's the double jab I was asking for Sexton. He's got it there. There it is. Double jab to Hughie's chest. And then follow that with a right hand. I'm a little the only thing I'm slightly concerned about Hughie, right hand there. And the round there. The only thing I'm concerned about is when Hughie backs up and he leaves his left hand low. I'm always concerned that somebody can shoot a short right hand when his left hand is low over the top. And if anyone can do that, at the moment, what I'm seeing, Sexton can land that short little right hand down the pipe. But this is a Hughie fight so far for me. Hughes broke his right hand when he was born, hence the lack of power. Sexton being schooled. Well, it is just land a good right hand there. Looks fine. Right hand looks good to me. like to see the right hand round the corner though. For watch it again, watching replay here. Nice jab there from Sexton. And there's the right hand he tried to throw. This is now round 4, is it? Round 4 it is indeed. You still got to be careful though. Sexton is still dangerous. Jab. Sexton's definitely live. Those who thought that Hughie just roll up and win the fight, I have to think again. The Sexton's there and Sexton's giving it his all. Hughie's winning the fight, sure. But Sexton is doing some things I'm liking. Doubling up the jab. He's actually hitting Hughie with the jab. Shouldn't be hitting Hughie with the jab, to be honest. If Sexton goes to load up there. Here comes Hughie. Good work there from Hughie. Sexton trying to bully him to the ropes. That's what Sexton wants to do. He wants to turn the fight into a tear up. And Hughie's trying to measure with the left hand and drive the right hand through the middle. I like to see Hughie digging more body shots in, to be honest. Instead of the right hand to the head, start digging the right hand to the body. Take the sting out of Sexton's movement. Double jab from Sexton. Good right hand there back. Here comes Sexton. Try to rough Hughie up in the inside. That's his best hope. Like I've said in the pre-fight, get close to Hughie and rough him up and hope that the memories of Parker come back. That's his only hope. Else he's going to get his head boxed off all night. Double jab from Hughie Fury. There's the right hand. He's trying to load him up with that right hand. You can see he's trying to load him up with the right hand, take him out with the right hand. Jab again from Hughie. Double jab. So right hand. There's the right hand again. And Sexton is dropping those hands. Nice body shot there. Big right hand over the top and then to the body. Who's landing more heavier punches this round? Sexton starting to look a bit one pace. Right hand again. Sexton's taking a big right hand to the head, big right hand to the body, then another big right hand to the head. Hughie started throwing a little bit more feints now. It's good to see the feints. Double jab there from Hughie. I mean, this looks good. But good right hand. There's the right hand I told you about. There it is. There it goes. There it is. There you go. Right hand round the corner. What did I say? There it is. Down goes Sexton. Who said it? He hasn't got punching power. There you go. I said it. The right hand round the corner. Go look at the replay. You'll see the right hand probably round the corner. Sexton's in trouble now. And Hughie's one of the better finishes in world boxing. End of the round. And I said it would be around the temple. Look for the right hand on the temple. He didn't have to go southpaw. The right hand on the temple. Sexton's hands were coming down. The right hand was coming round. 3 big right hands are landed. Watch it. Watch the right hand round the corner of the guard. Here it comes. Boom. That's one through the middle, actually. The one through the middle. Oh, he missed him with the right hand there. Scrambled his senses. Watch it. Boom. Right hand through the middle. Who said Hughie couldn't punch? Sexton's lucky that round the bell came when it did. Boom. Okay. Those critics said that Hughie can't punch. There you go. Here we go. This is round 5. This is what people want to see from Hughie Fury. This is round 5. Is this the round that Hughie Fury is crowned British heavyweight champion? Round 5. Hughie sort of stepped it up there, put some power behind that right hand. There's another right hand from Hughie. Sexton still walking forward. He realizes what's going on here. But can the champion come back? Hughie just flicking the jab, looking to load up the right hand round the corner. When Hughie's get you hurt, he is one of the better finishers in world boxing. Looking to load up that right hand, looking to find the right hand again, Hughie, through the middle or around the side. They switched it. The right hand was round the corner, it was straight through the middle. Right hand again. Looking for that right hand again, Hughie. Sexton trying to get close. So he's got the power to hurt Sexton. Hughie waiting to land that big detonating right hand. Sexton's felt the power of the Fury now. Furious right hand at the end. Right, his right hand again. Sexton there. Walks onto another right hand. He's walking onto right hands now, Sexton. And he's not defending the straight right hand now. Whereas before he was. Sexton's defenses are coming apart, to be honest. He's beginning to drop his hands. Tries a right hand there and a left hook. And Hughie just has the left hand out there, stops both of them. Shuts him down. Nothing more frustrating for a fighter when a guy you're trying to hit with your best shots. Big looping right hand there from Hughie. You're trying to hit a guy with your best shots and he's just not allowing it to happen. Oh, there's a right hand. Sexton walked right onto it. That was the right hand we were looking for as well. Walked onto the right. It's over. It's over. Sexton walked onto the right hand. Oh, he's up. He's up. I thought it is over. The right hand is okay. No, it's over. Hughie Fury is now the British heavyweight champion. Congratulations. One right hand. Walked him onto it. Was walking Sexton onto the right hand all night. The question you've got to ask yourself, boxing fans, is this. Congratulations, Hughie. The question you've got to ask yourself, boxing fans, is this. In the beginning of the fight, was Hughie landing his biggest shots with the right hand, or was he taking his time? Because I don't think in the beginning of the fight he was loading up. He wasn't landing big shots in the beginning. Then he uncorked a big right hand, which put Sexton over. Watch it. Sexton's walking, the one who's walking onto the right hand. Boom, there you go. That's a shot. But that was a shot I said Sexton was trying to land on Hughie. Watch again. Walk him onto the right hand. Boom, there you go. He was trying to walk Sexton onto it all night long. Watch it again. Sexton coming in, walking him onto it. Bang, there you go. Right hand. Beautiful shot. Walking Sexton onto the shot. Fantastic shot. Hughie Fury, now the British heavyweight champion. What have you got to say now? Congratulations. Hughie Fury, now the British heavyweight champion. For those of you interested in Hughie Fury, you want to know more about Hughie Fury, hey, check our channel out. We've been with this man for the start. Now British heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Hughie Fury. The guy's a very talented fighter. Very talented. See Dennis Hobson in there. Congratulations, Hughie Fury, the new British heavyweight champion. Fantastic. Great stuff there for fight fans. I don't know what Sexton was expecting to do against Hughie. Of all the guys he decided to defend his British title against, you know, he decides to defend it against Hughie Fury of all people. So I told you, Peter Fury is a master tactician, walking Sexton onto the right hand beautifully. Walked him on fantastically. Well done. Congratulations, Team Fury. British champion. Good win. Now they can move on. The Parker fight is in the past now. People will talk about the Sexton fight, and that's where we should be. The Sexton fight and moving forward. Great win by Hughie. Fantastic. Great right hand, though. Right through the middle. Beautiful shot. Congratulations. Well done, Hughie Fury. Congratulations. And the new British heavyweight champion, Hughie Lewis Fury. The Fist of Fury's done it. Congratulations. Well done. I'll be talking to Peter Fury and Hughie Fury either tonight or tomorrow. I'll be ringing them up and talking to them. and asking their thoughts on now the new British heavyweight champion. Congratulations, champ. Well done. So happy for him. So happy for him. And I'm sure Fury fans will be happy for him. And special shout out to Taxi Man, Mr. Stig. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say about Hughie Fury. A good win tonight, and that's what's necessary. They put the Parker fight behind him, and they can move on as British champion. I just hope that Mick Hennessy doesn't mention that Shades of Ali again. They better not. Just don't interview Mick. Just don't interview him. Shades of Ali. So I'm really happy for Hughie Fury. I can get myself to bed because I've got an early start tomorrow. But happy, very happy for him. Very, very happy. I'll have to set Lomachenko and what's his name? Linares set that up tonight. I'm backing Linares tonight to beat Lomachenko. A lot of people think it's crazy, but as I said, I think Lomachenko's highly talented, very, very talented, very, very skilled. If he beats Linares, then I'm all in. But he has to beat Linares tonight for me. But congratulations, Hughie Fury. Do you know what? Thank you for the audio. More than happy. I would like to see now Hughie Fury go on and defend the British title. Well, if he's going to have to fight, I'd like to see him defend the British title against Savannah Chisora. I'd like to see him do that. Former British champion. If he has to make it, if he's going to make defenses, then fight Chisora. You know, battle worn, good chin, hustle and bustle, comes forward, make it exciting fight against and Chisora throw the overhand right, which will make it dangerous. I remember talking to Hughie years ago, actually, when Chisora fought Tyson for the second time, and he said maybe one day I'll fight Chisora, and it will be the Fury family who get beat. It'll be just the punching bag for the Fury family. It was so funny the way he said it. It's an old interview a long time ago with Hughie Fury. So happy for him. A right hand through the middle started it for Sexton. You see the intent of Hughie, just wanted him out of there. Oh, he wanted to knock. He wanted to. And that's the perfect result. The perfect result for Hughie Fury. Perfect result. Do you know why it's perfect? Because nobody can say, yeah, you want to points. Let's hear what he's got to say. Definitely got to hear what he's got to say here. The man of the moment.
Feel justified.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, all credit goes to this man here. This man here won't be what I am today if it wasn't for this man. As soon as after the party, fight, he told me to get back in the gym and working with things. I wasn't happy with performance, and he told me to work, and I've been studying it. Exactly, taking me time, and he says I'm done everything he said tonight. So this fight is dedicated to me dad. Love him to death, and he's the one who deserves all credit for it.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a while, but let's focus on the man who's gone in there and done it tonight. What was in your mind when you knew it was going to be Sam Sexton that you had to deliver?
I knew Sam Sexton was going to give me his all tonight. I knew it was going to be a different Sam Sexton because this is his last chance. And he did. He come in shape and he was giving his all. But listen, he comes up to a game plan and he said, thingy behind the jab. It's nice. He said, come on to the shots. And I was so relaxed in there, I could fall asleep.
Why was that tonight? That was evident. You seem, obviously the occasion was Hughes against Parker, but you did seem a different athlete from the off tonight.
Because I was confident. You know, what people don't understand with age, my body, and your body's done so much stronger, people don't think I can hit. But listen, I was confident tonight, and all I needed was one shot. And I worked on my right hand over Christmas, and that's what I've done. It was a boxing masterclass.
Did you find it easy to find him with that right hand? And maybe easier than you expected it?
I knew my dad just said, keep setting with the jab, keep setting jab, and that right hand will land when he wants to land. And that's what happened. He said, you've got 12 rounds in there. He said, you've got plenty of time. He said, when it lands, it'll land. And it'll pepper him. And he did. Exactly what my dad said, it went to plan.
Follow the dad's advice then. How was it looking from your perspective in the corner, Peter?
Yeah, it was okay. Everything went to plan.
Yes, it's working.
Just to back him up, I knew Sam Sexton would come. So we just said back him up. And then after 5 rounds, probably 6, start taking it to him on the front foot. So we never got that far because he walked into trouble. But that was the plan. So I would have liked Sam Sexton to last a little bit longer. We wanted to see Hughie perform on his front foot. But we just said, look, let him eat the jabs, let him keep coming onto the shots, and then when he tires a little bit in the second half, then we'll start taking it to him, but it never got that far.
What is this moment like for you? Because you know there were so many doubters. Some even said this is a young man trading off the name, and he's not the, you know, he doesn't really have it. And I must say, you've turned that perception on his head tonight with that performance. What does that mean to you?
As well, from a kid, I've had a dream to be world champion. I know it didn't happen the first time, but listen, I've worked my whole entire life to get where I am today. I don't care about the money or anything. It's one goal, is to be world champion. Whoever's got them belts, believe me, I'm coming. And when I do get them world titles, I'm holding it for a very long time. I lost, and even though I thought I won the fight, yeah, it's made me hungry. It's given me that bit of hungriness, and I'm going to get to that top. It's given me an extra fight, and I'm going to be a vicious fighter now, and people's going to see that, and they're going to be worried. I'm not heavyweight division. Whoever's got them belts, when I'm ready to fight, even they'll be ducking me, but I'm going to be mandatory position, and then they can't duck me.
Right, so let's paint in the big picture. Essentially, in one sentence, Mick, somehow you have burst into this British heavyweight scene tonight when there seemed no more room. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, White, Chisora, all the guys chasing the top men, but you're in there. So what are you thinking of doing with it? Use your microphone.
I think tonight he's proved that bunch of fighters you just spoke about, all very, very good fighters, but he's leading the pack by far. I mean, that performance tonight showed what having that world title at such a young age did for him. He's come on so much as a fighter. That experience where it was took away from him being world champion, it was out of his own hands. He boxed, he won, it was taken away from him. But he's learned from that. His desires much more. Peter took him back to the drawing board and he worked on his power. He worked on, he's always been a master boxer. But now what you're seeing is you're seeing a brilliant young heavyweight. He's only 23.
And he did use the word himself, and it is important in this rough trade. He was vicious in there tonight. And you do need that element to this.
Absolutely, you need that. And that's what Peter's been working on. Day in, day out. He's had this plan since the Parker fight. And look at the result tonight. That was a vicious power. And trust me, we've seen him in the gym. There's so much more to come.
You are entitled to say that he is clear of Joyce, Dubois, you're entitled to say that.
All due respect, they're novices.
Well, that's debatable. But the point is, it's all good news for you if you want to make headway and make him money, make yourself money. Yeah. So what's in your mind?
We've got a plan with him. Myself and Peter, we've got a plan with Hughie. And we want to get him to be world champion as soon as possible. So we're going to be looking at fights that progress his career, that take him to the next level. Eliminators, final eliminators for world titles.
So are you saying you're going to win this British heavyweight title and then say that was lovely, thanks very much, somebody else can pick that up next?
Yeah, we're going to move on because he's a world-class young heavyweight. And let's not forget, he's the only one who's doing it at 23.
No, that's fair.
He's a baby in heavyweight terms.
And what's your view about that, Peter? That you may say, well, we've won it, this amazing belt, and you love the sport, the history of it. Your boy has got this, but it's only a stepping stone. Is that your personal view?
Well, my opinion is this. I said to you, if you're going to make it in boxing, you've got to stop the likes of Sam Sexton. He's a domestic fighter. You know, fair play to him. He's a domestic fighter, not on a world level. So let me see where you're at. So like I said, he should not be getting in deep water with the likes of Sam Sexton. So basically, he's going to move on. He's not British level. He got stick for moving past the British title. We've come back, got the belt. He's going to move on. And we can get an eliminator. We're going to sit down with Mick, all our team. You know, thanks to everybody, all of you, by the way. But we're going to move on and we're going to get him back into world title contention. And we feel he's the uncrowned world champion anyway.
I think it's only fair to say, as we look again at the way you did the demolition job tonight, you know, everybody's going to look at this further afield and go, I see what that fella Hennessy was thinking about. Maybe it came a bit too soon against Parker. But this kid has real ability. Does this say that to you?
Say again, what did you say there? Yeah, listen, I was just boxing, I knew it was going to come into my set, so I just relaxed. And I knew I was going to find the power shots. So I just stayed with the boxing.
And is there even more in that sense? That sharpness, that clinical edge to put a man away?
Do you know what? You're only seeing a tiny little bit tonight. We never do so much more in the arsenal. It was past the dead set around about the 6th round, then there was completely different news, completely different styles. But you can only stay tuned and we'll show you the next fight.
Very last comment from you. Out of the ring, it has been extremely difficult. You have had health problems. You have been overlooked by that Tyson fella, you know. in terms of the family. And when your moments have come so far, you've not been able to seize them. So what does putting all that together in that performance tonight, what does that mean to you? Last word.
That's all behind me now. Putting the past in the past, thinking positive. I've got a great, best team around me. My dad, my family, my Genesee, and it's a close team. And I thank God up there for gifting me. And listen, I've got one thing on my mind, to be world champion. And this team here, with my dad's helping everyone, we're going to do it. And I'm not in no one's shadow now. I'm coming out of the shadows. I'm going to be a world champion. And people will see that. So I've always said, I'll let my fist do the talking.
Nobody can argue with a man who's been as good as his word, and that's what you've been tonight. That was a really excellent performance. You showed so much ability. Well done. You had to deliver, and you have. Congratulations, Peter. Ups and downs, baby. Nick, same for you.
I think I'd like to say he's a fabulous young talent for 23, and I think the British public should get behind him because he's a lovely person with it.
Well done. Great work. I can only say great work. Richie,
So there you go. And if you listen to what Peter Fury said, and I said to you early on about Peter Fury, I said Peter's going to want to see Sam Sexton get knocked out. I said it, and you heard exactly Peter literally almost word for word that he wants Sam Sexton knocked out. He's not going to want Sexton going to points with him. So fantastic performance there. That presenter clearly didn't listen to your interview with Peter. They're not interested in Dubois or Joyce eliminators like Pulev or Povetkin. There you go. So yeah, I'm glad. I want to see him fight the likes of Povetkin and Pulev, to be honest. People talk about Joe Joyce, but I'd rather see him fight Povetkin. I would put Hughie Fury and Povetkin tomorrow. I wouldn't think twice about it. I would like to see Povetkin versus Hughie Fury. That's the fight I'd like to see. Right. For those of you that have listened in tonight, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. The future looks bright for Hughie Fury. And there's one, at least we know there's one Fury that's in the ring doing the business and winning titles. Congratulations to Hughie. Next Fury up is June 9th with Tyson. But I look forward to talking to Hughie and Peter either tomorrow or on Monday. So this is it from BWTM Sports. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We need your subscriptions. We need your likes, and we need you to share the video. Thank you so much. And don't forget to check out our interviews with Luke Watkin, who fights Lawrence Okoli. Check out Abel Sanchez. Check out James Alabishir. Check out Liam Cameron. I'm out of here. Have a great evening. Thank you all so much. Keep locked in with BWTM Sports. Good night.